Hi guys, today we're discussing makeup products that complement and flatter medium and deep complexions because I understand not many companies make products to suit the deeper complexion and not many people talk about them either. Please note these are products that I have tried and loved. There is so much more out there that I haven't tried. Let's start off with the order of application, the first being primer. The two primers that I have tried and really stand out for me at the drugstore. One for dry skin is the L'Oreal Paris Base Magic Primer, the one that comes in a little tub. That primer suits all skin tones because it doesn't have a color on its own. If you are combination to oily, I really like the Revlon Photoready Primer. Moving into foundations, I feel like foundation is the hardest to match your skin tone because if it's not exact, it can make you look washed out or it can make you look tanner than you are and very dull. A few of my favorites are the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I love the sheer variety that they have. It has a beautiful natural finish, so I feel like it works across a lot of different skin tones and skin types. My second favorite is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. I don't think this is available in stores, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can buy this online. You can buy this on Amazon and it's a pretty reasonable price. The shade that I wear is 108 Caramel Beige. My third pick is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation. I love the variety that they have in this as well. And the one that I wear is 2.3 Concealer Picks. Again, something I don't feel like caters to a lot of deeper complexions, but something that I found for medium deep complexions is the L'Oreal True Match. And I have the shade medium deep. That is the darkest shade they have. And if you are deeper than that and you haven't found something that suits you well, then try the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealers, again available online on Nykaa. Also some stores carry it. Moving into powder, the only powder I really found that was easily accessible is the Lakme 9 to 5 Compact. The shade that I wear is called Melon and this suits my skin tone perfectly. But they do have almond and they have apricot, which is deeper than that. A couple of blushes that I found that were really pigmented and had really deep bright shades. The first being the Milani Baked Blushes. This comes in a variety of different shades. The one that I have is called Bella Rosa. It's number 11. And they have a ton of different shades. So if you don't like pink, you like something peachy or something nude, they definitely carry those as well. The second blush is from NYX. This is their Ombre blush. I mentioned this in my previous video for being too pigmented, but if you're not a fan of this color or blush, they do have matte blushes that suit deeper skin tones that come in brighter colors, so you can check those out. If you're looking for something a little more expensive, a little more high-end, The Balm makes really beautiful blushes. This is the Instain blush range. These are the long-lasting blushes from them, and this is in the shade Tool? I don't know. Moving into highlighters, when looking for highlighters for medium or deep skin tones, you need to look for something that has a golden tint to it because that's what flatters the most and just makes it look very natural while still being very glowy and illuminated. And the ones that I love are Wet n Wild's Megaglo highlighters. This is the shade Precious Petals. If you are my skin tone or a shade darker, then this will look really good on you. It has peachy undertones to it along with the gold, so I feel like this is very flattering for, skin tone that's close to mine. But if you are deeper, they have another shade called Crown of My Canopy, which has a more golden tone to it. My next being NYX's Strobe Venus palette. Because this palette contains so many different colors and finishes, it goes well for light, medium and deeper skin tones. And depending on the look you're going for, you can pick the color that goes really well with it. If you're a fan of duochrome highlighters, NYX also makes these. This is the shade Synthetica. Mine came completely shattered, so I had to repress it, which is why it looks so beat up. My next pick is, I think, everybody's favorite. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in Molten Gold. This is a beautiful gold highlighter. Definitely worth the hype and one to check out, especially during all the sales that Nykaa keeps having. Now moving into eye products, I realized that eyeshadows as well are quite tricky because most palettes on the drugstore don't carry matte shades, they only carry shimmer shades. The first one is something I recently discovered. I didn't even know their eyeshadows were going to be this good, and this is from Isadora. This is the shade number 6 called Nude Sand. It has one matte brown shade which is quite deep and 3 shimmery shadows. They do have lots of other quads. If you are not a fan of these colors exactly, they do have brighter colors, more nude ones. NYX makes beautiful makeup. You will find at least one NYX product mentioned in each of these categories. The palette that I have here is the NYX Ultimate Multi-Finish Eyeshadow. There's similar tones of colors but in 3 different finishes. But NYX also makes so many other eyeshadow palettes. They're always releasing newer and newer palettes. And if you are wanting to buy something affordable online, not just in store, Colourpop is a really good brand to try out. This is the Yes Please eyeshadow palette. It has a lot of beautiful warm tones, yellows, peaches, browns, some metallics thrown in here and there. So if you don't mind shopping online, this is one that you can blindly pick out because this matches all skin tones beautifully. If you love black liner, be it liquid liner or gel eyeliner, you haven't found something that's deep enough, rich enough for you, I would suggest the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This comes in a pen form. It has a felt tip at the end, and this, dare I say, is the blackest, wettest liquid eyeliner I have ever tried, whether it's drugstore or high-end. If you love gel eyeliners, I highly recommend the L'Oreal gel liner pots. I prefer this over the Maybelline ones because the Maybelline ones dry out a little too fast. So if you haven't been using it for a while, when you do take it out to use it, you'll find that it's completely dried out. Eye koals, I don't think I need to recommend because every brand has a really good range of eye koals, whether you love your neutrals or colored liners. Moving into lip products now, and we're almost done. And I realized that this category is a little tricky because I can't recommend a product from every color and the palette out there. But I just wanted to touch base on some nudes as well as some red lipsticks because I realized that everybody is looking for the perfect nude or the perfect red. I've really been loving Isadora lipsticks. This first one is their Lip Desire Sculpting lipstick. I've mentioned this lipstick countless times on this channel. This is a mauve toned nude and it has such a soft, cushiony formula. It's super long lasting, and even when it wears out evenly and still leaves a trace of color on your lips. Another lipstick I found from the same brand is Twist Up Matte Lips, and this is the shade Dark Velvet. The third nude I have for you is from Chamber, and this is the shade 164. It's called Indian Fusion. Beautiful warm toned brown. On me it looks like a deeper brown, whereas if you were deeper, this would be the perfect nude. Nude glosses, NYX Butter Glosses, the best glosses out there. Same soft, comfortable formula. The fragrance is to die for. It smells like cookie batter. And the shades that I have and love, Praline is the shade that suits my complexion perfectly. It's my perfect nude gloss. And if you are deeper, I would recommend the shade Ginger Snap. And moving into reds now, of course, L'Oreal is known for their beautiful red lipsticks. The shade that I have is called Pure Brick. It's a beautiful orangey toned red. Works well on all skin tones, whether you are light or deep. This is the shade 4. It's Retro Red. Again, slightly orangey in tone, but it's a beautiful shade. It has a really soft matte formula. It's not drying at all. Some liquid lipsticks that I love the formula of, and these, although are not available in stores, you can buy them online if you like how they look. The first being from Kat Von D. This is a really deep red with a golden shift to it. Kat Von D liquid lipsticks are really well known for their formula. It's very comfortable, not drying at all. Another liquid lipstick I recently discovered and I already love is the one I'm wearing right now. This is from Melt Cosmetics. This is the shade Death Cherry. And those were all my makeup recommendations. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope some of my recommendations will help you find your perfect shade no matter what the category. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you liked my video, if you liked the content. I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.